And our game tonight began under cloudy skies, and after an inning and a half with Barry Zito and Jake Westbrook matching up, and with the game scoreless, we had a 49-minute rain delay when things began or restarted in that bottom of the second. Barry Zito gave up 2 hits but got out of it. He would walk tightrope again in the third inning as the Indians got a hit and 2 walks, left the bases loaded when Belliard bounced to second. Meanwhile, the A's did not have a base runner in the first 4 innings against Jake Westbrook. And as our ball game went, the A's actually got their first base runner when Chavez walked leading off in the 5th. The ball game was scoreless going to the bottom of the 5th inning when the Indians would finally do something against Barry Zito. As Sizemore led off with a double, Coco Crisp then sacrificed. Johnny Peralta walked, Travis Hafner walked, and so the bases were loaded for Victor Martinez. Tension-filled pregame set at Jacobs Field.
Players in both dugouts on the front step leaning over the railing. Everybody's into it.
Bases loaded, no score. Bottom of the 5th. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Martinez waiting. Zito ready. Here's the pitch. Curveball hit to left field. Payton going over. He makes the running catch. Tagging at third is Sizemore. He will score. The other runner is hold. It's a sac fly for Victor Martinez. Here in the bottom of the 5th, the Indians take a 1-0 lead. And the next hitter for the Tribe was Ronnie Belliard. And here's Ronnie Belliard, who's 0 for 2, and he swings, sends a fly ball, short right field. Swisher coming on, and he can't get it. Rounding third, here is the run to score. That's Peralta. Going to third is Hafner. Ronnie Belliard, a soft drive into right field, falling in front of Swisher for a base hit, and now it's 2-0 Cleveland. And then next up for the Tribe was Jose Hernandez. And the pitch by Zito on the way. Change-up bounce to third to his left. Chavez bobbles it, recovers, fair hand pickup, not in time, and the run scores. Belliard to second, Hernandez safe at first on the E5. Scoring is Hafner, 3-0 Cleveland. The A's would jump back, though, in the top of the 6th inning. The second base runner against Westbrook was Payton, who led off with a walk. The A's first hit was Marco Scudero, who followed the walk with a single, and the A's had 2 on and nobody out with Nick Swisher, the number 9 hitter. 2-0 delivery now, and Swisher rips one to right deep. Blake is back. He's going to watch, and we're tied. A 3-run shot to dead right field by Nick Swisher. The A's get off the deck in the 6th inning and tie it up at 3-3. Nick Swisher, 2 for his last 31. Hits his 18th home run, a shot into right about 4 rows back in the seats. Ties this game at 3. Got a sinker that didn't sink out over the plate just below the belt. It would be Swisher's 6th inning because when the Indians came up in the bottom half, Casey Blake was leading off. And now the 0-1 pitch. Change up line to right down the line. Swisher racing, dives and makes the catch. A backhanded play by Nick Swisher in right field for the Athletics. So he's homered. He just made a sparkling play. That's out number 1 in the bottom of the 6th. What about doing something else in that 6th inning by Nick Swisher? Sizemore was the next hitter. Here's the pitch to Sizemore. Soft drive to right. Swisher coming on, going into a dive. He makes that play. And a big smile on his face. Have a 6th inning, Nick. And on that one, he got a little bit of a late jump. I think he played that into a highlight play. Soft line drive hit to right by Sizemore. And Nick was frozen momentarily. Actually might have slipped.
Yeah,
I think watching the replay, what happened there is that he slipped. And then finally got his footing, raced in, and this was not a backhand play. This was straight forward diving and made the catch. Well, Zito, living on the edge all night long, had finally caught up to Barry in the bottom of the 7th inning with the Indians batting. A leadoff single by Peralta. Travis Hafner walked after Victor Martinez struck out. Zito in a sequence here where he was throwing a lot of fastballs. Ronnie Belliard was up for Cleveland.
But if you're a hitter, are you just sitting on the fastball right here? At 0-2, probably not. Here's the pitch. And that is hit to deep left. Payton's going back. He's looking up. It's gone. Ronnie Belliard with his 14th home run of the season, a 3-run shot deep into the left field bleachers. And just like that, the Indians are back on top, 6-3. Breaking ball?
It was not a fastball.
No, it sure wasn't.
For Cleveland, he allowed 2 hits and 3 runs. Bob Howry worked a 1-2-3 8th inning. Bob Wickman was on looking for his 41st save when the 9th inning began. And with the Indians leading 6-3, Kendall led off by striking out. Kotsay was up trying to make a statement that the A's maybe weren't dead yet. 2-1, here it is. And it's swung on and drilled to right. Back on it, Blake turning around at the track, looking up, gone. And now it's 6-4 Cleveland as Kotsay drills one to right field. And that's his 14th home run. So Mark Kotsay, a line shot home run, as he picked on a pitch from Bob Wickman, a fastball right down the middle just below the belt. So the A's trying to get up off the deck in this 9th inning. They had a shot as after Chavez struck out, Hatterberg walked. Dan Johnson came up with 2 out, representing the potential tying run. Well, we've come to this. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dan Johnson up, Hatterberg at first. A's down by 2, 2 out in the 9th. Here's the 2-2 on the way, swung on and missed. Breaking ball down and in. The Indians beat the A's. They take the series as the A's fall 3.5 behind now in the wild card. So the final score was Cleveland 6 and the A's 4, and Steve will have the scoreboard right after this.